All right. All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing okay this morning. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing really, really good. And maybe I shouldn't brag, y'all. Sometimes you got to knock on wood because you never know what's around the corner. But I'll take what I can get, y'all. When I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. You know. You gotta take what's there, and I am taking it this morning alongside my coffee, fresh and hot as always, and of course, no surprise. But it doesn't stop it from being delicious. Let me get a sip. And we'll hop into Oblivion. It's gonna be the Thieves Guild today, y'all. That's what's on the agenda. I hope I can get it finished up today. Yesterday was sort of an abject failure. I was really wanting to kill Turkalon in New World. Let's go ahead and hit continue. But that didn't happen. But I did run all over the map. Actually wound up having a longer stream because I was so obsessed with trying to kill him. I just couldn't. But I couldn't do it. You know. The game systems just were not primed for that to happen. But that's okay. We shall not get hung up on past failure. That's not a good way to succeed. You just gotta move forward, put your feet to the fire. What is what the frick? What is this brother doing in my house? Oh, wait. Wait, this is not my house. Oh. The gray fox is here. Yay. Okay. Crockett almost said lizard queen. That would have been crazy. Y'all know I'm the dragon queen, of course. And this right here is the crocodile queen. We gotta level up. Good to see you. Shut your mouth. You speak when spoken to, Malentus Ancarus. Idiot. Okay, let me stand up. I can do it. Here we go. All right. First things first.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
Lady, let me tell you, that's not how you start with people going around commenting negatively on their skin. It's not what you do. Okay?
Hello.
That's not polite. That's not considered polite in civilized society.
The gray fox protects you.
Well, I mean, he's right there. So I suppose maybe he does. I don't know.
Been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
I'm a fucking vampire, okay? It was not my choosing. Stop talking about my skin. Jeez. You know, I run a touch pale in real life. It's my German-Irish ancestry. But I'm no vampire. Oh, they all kind of holes in this house's walls. Let me go. I need to find somewhere to sleep because I need to level up. It's been forever. Oh! Independent thievery. That's what we're working on. The Gray Fox may be contacting me soon. Until then, I sell more stolen property. I almost read that as pottery. That would be funny, y'all. Mommy getting into fucking arts and crafts over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my arts and crafts, you know, arc, y'all. And go to Walmart and get some, you know, a trestle, some paint brushes, you know. Or is it an easel? I have no idea. And I don't care to know. I don't care to know. Fuck art. Yeah, I said it. I'm very brave out here, you know, on these streets. Speaking my mind. Anyway, I'll need at least 800 gold worth of stolen goods to get his attention. Now I can use the best fence the guild has. Bathus Ulus. That's a stupid name. Mother must have hated him. Isn't this just literally telling me almost the exact same thing? Right, so we're keeping an eye out for another messenger from the Grey Fox. He could call for me at any time. I should wait in the Imperial City. Okay, whatever. I just need to level up. Game needs to leave me alone so I can...
Hi there.
Lady, I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have time to talk right now. I'm on a very important mission. There's a church. I have to stay far away from those. Anything holy, because I'm a vampire. You know, people, I come up to them, they start making finger crosses at me. And, well, usually how I handle that is that, you know, I just simply bite their fingers off and their hands and their arms up to their elbows. And then I let them go on, you know. It's just vampire things, y'all. Don't worry. I'm not evil. Oh, look at the guards. It's the changing of the guards. Oh, the sun appears to be coming up. Let me see what time it is. Oh, golly. Okay, I've got a couple of hours here to find shelter. I'm just looking for an inn. I believe I'm in Chorrol. I think this is Chorrol. Let me look at this. Map. Oh yeah, it's Chorrol. Cool. The Druid Dad says, hey, it's Stoner Loa. I know I changed my name again, LOL. But this is my final time. Yeah, sure, I believe you. Says, because I'm going to try to stream next WoW Expat. Oh, cool. Yeah, I always tell everybody, get into streaming. It's fun. It's worth doing.
Greetings, Aga.
It's what I look forward to. You know, on the days I don't stream, I look forward to streaming. You know, I kind of miss it on the days I don't stream. Freaking I'm trying to find the inn. Oh, frick. It must be 8. Oh, shit. You start taking sun damage at 6 a.m. I thought it would have been 8. Motherfucker. I guess they don't have daylight saving time around here in Tamriel. When I become the Empress, we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to, you know, for the sake of vampires, you know, get on that daylight saving time. Is that? Let me see. The Oak and Crossier. I have no idea what that is. Is that an inn? Oh, cool. Stoner says, well, the Heronir race... Hold on.
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. Ugh, I can't stand those things.
Okay, lady, that's good to know.
Evil, foul smelling.
Is this an inn?
Brutes.
So long.
Be seeing you. Hello. Welcome to the Oak and Crozier. This one is Talasma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Okay, now that you're done yapping, Stoner says, well, the Heronir race coming. I'm so excited and want to stream mythic content as heals. Oh, yeah. That'd be fun. Get a sip of coffee. Okay, so this is an inn. Very good. I've been meaning to get into Mythic. Every so often I think about it, but then I'm like, yeah, I could just delve. And I just wish that they would make delves harder and let you keep getting increased item level, add some more ranks to them. Let them scale infinitely, just like Mythics. And let people have that as solo content if they want to do it. But just make sure it's just as hard for solo. But they don't want to do that, you know. They want the best gear to come from, like, it's always been their thing that the best gear comes from organized content where you got more than one person. But they keep moving further and further away from that a little bit at a time. It's just very gradual. Persuading, let's see. Okay, all I need to do, honey, the
There's
bed.
one available for the night if you're interested. It'll be 10 gold. What do you say?
I'll take it.
The room is upstairs, first door to the left. Sleep well.
Oh, look at her. Giving me the well wishes. Okay, let's go up here. What did she say? First door on the left. Hope so. Sonner says Mythic is a different beast, though it might be easier with all the stuff they're doing to the classes. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they change it up, you know, now that they're kind of taking control of their game a little more with getting rid of some add-ons and some of the complexity. There was so much redundancy in some of the classes at this point. Like, you had abilities, I've been complaining about this. Like, every single class has multiple abilities that all just about do the same thing, and it seems like the only reason those abilities are there is just to give you another thing to press. And it's like, I look at it like, it does not feel good to press a couple more buttons that do nearly the exact same thing as the original button. You could just get rid of that and put whatever those two little tiny extra things those things do onto the primary ability. And then that, guess what would happen? That ability would go from feeling mediocre and watered down to feeling fucking amazing to press. And then people would be like, wow, look at that. It feels great to press that button. But yeah, there's some unneeded stuff that, like, some of these classes have just gotten bloated. And they're trimming some of that out, and they're trying to reduce complexity, and I love the new cooldown manager. It just needs to be, it just needs to have some more buffs added to it, because stuff like Slice and Dice is missing from Rogue. You know, I've been playing Rogue for Project Midnight, and how the fuck do you not have Slice and Dice to track on there? It's like one of the most important abilities. Like, every rogue class uses that. Every spec uses that.
I heard.
And it's missing. And then
goblins around here.
I'm just gonna press this to get them to shut up. But, and then also, I know they're adding this because they said they are, but some meaningful dot tracking. Because also when I was playing Rogue, I noticed that, okay, so I'm having to look at the actual nameplate or the unit frame to track dots like Garrote and Rupture. And I would love to have that as a bar. You know, when I put like you know how they have the buff tracking bars? I would like to have debuff tracking bars. So when I put the Garrote up, then over the, like, I can position that over the target nameplate and just have Garrote and have Rupture over there ticking, and then under my buff cell on another bar over here have Slice and Dice ticking, so I can easily find those buffs, and then I can do epic DPS. You know, that's all I really need. I don't need all this shit. Like, there's so much crazy shit you can do with weak ores. It's like, ugh. It's a lot. But how long would I like to sleep? It's 7 a.m. Let me do this. That would be 7 p.m. I don't know what time. Let me try 10 hours or... Yeah, we'll try 10 hours because that'll make it like close to 6 p.m. And Because if I start getting sunburn at 6 a.m., maybe I stop getting it at 6 p.m. Let's try that. Continue. Oh, that's cool. Stoner says, well, Druid heals, they made our big AoE heals castable with one of my hot heals. Big AoE heals castable, one of the hot heals. Okay. And spawns it at the feet of the tune that has the hot on them, like in earlier expansions. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, I got 3. What's this say? Okay, I'm level 13, the lucky level. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday, it was hard. And today, it is easy. Just a good night's sleep, and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Oh, isn't that true? Choose 3 attributes to increase. 12 virtues left. Okay, it's been a while since I leveled up. What was I doing? So let's see. So we maxed out speed and agility. And I think I said we were gonna leave luck for last because we got a big chunk of it from thieves, and then it was like, or the thief sign, the sign of the thief gives you a big huge chunk, and just makes everything easier. And then I'm doing personality, and am I working on willpower? I know I'm doing personality. Am I working on strength? Frick. I don't remember how I had thought about doing it. So I know endurance is really good for carry weight. I know that. But it looks like I had decided to start going into strength. And I guess that's because I use blade. So we'll probably do like this. Because I like the idea of a silver tongue thief. And then some strength. And then put the rest in endurance, because that's going to help my carry weight. Start getting some of that. I think it also gives you maybe a little more health. I forget exactly. Confirming.
I have another message from the Grey Fox.
Oh, goody.
Must be very important.
It's time, you say. Stoner says, it is, and that spell, if kept up with hot, will move the tune, aka tanks, because the hot is generally placed on the tank. Oh, very cool. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. So like the little circle will move with the tank. So if the tank's like kiting something around and like the DPS are trying to follow the tank, they'll be staying in that. That's cool. Yeah. It's like a smart circle. And it's probably, I bet it's life bloom, because a lot of times I know with the druid, I was playing druid a little bit, resto. I know you kind of want to keep your life blooms kind of rolling on the tank. Let's see, what is this? What is the message? What is it, you say? Tell me, boy.
The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganredhel's house in Cheydinhal.
Why do I have to go to Cheydinhal? What did that say up here? Springheel Jack. Did he just give me the Boots of Springheel Jack? I forgot all about that you might get those in this quest line.
May shadow hide you.
But he sure does like moving around. You know, first it's Chorrell, then it's Cheydinhal. Like, I think the boy's got some kind of fetish for the letter C. Let's see. Did he give me the Boots of Springheel Jack? Because I swear I saw something about that come up. Or maybe that was the name of the quest. I don't know, my elbow's hurting, I tell you that. Achy. Quest. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, it was the quest. Okay. So Boots of Springheel Jack. Amusay has given me another message from the Grey Fox. I am to meet him at Gan Rendell's house in Cheydinhal. Alright. I can go to Cheydinhal. Watch out, Amusay. Out of the way, lizard. Fucking lizard. He's a lizard, y'all. I'm a crocodile. Big difference.
How are you?
Oh God.
Right. They're saying some cult murdered.
Clearly. Wait. He interrupted my fucking sleep to tell me that, y'all, because I put to be woken up at 6 p.m. and it's 10:58. You say you stupid fuck. You say you idiot. It's too early.
Well met, old friend.
Don't even talk to me, you say. This friendship is over. Son of a bitch. Gosh darn son of a biscuit eater. Now, let me fix this. I reckon about 7 hours will get me there. Ooh. Oh my God. You dream of a sumptuous banquet spread out before you. You feast on a particularly choice cut of roasted meat, and its aroma makes your mouth water. It is only as you cut into the last portion that you see the larva squirming inside. You cough blood as the larvae begin eating their way out of your stomach. Y'all, that's terrible. That's audible. This is part that, y'all, this is just part of being a fucking vampire. We have bad dreams. Donner says, yep, it's life bloom with efflorescence being tied to it as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's tight. Yep, that's gonna be fucking lit. Let's see. Okay, I think now I go to Cheydinhal. I'm just gonna jump down because I got that fucking ninja in me. Whoop.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
What is with people in this fucking Tamriel? They think they have to comment on everybody's appearance. Cat lady, keep your mouth shut. Okay? Get sick and tired of it. Some of these people, you want to just twist their head off and spit down their neck. Clearly, oh my God, look how fast my health is going. It's 7 p.m. Like, why? Like, that, what's wrong, you know, that, like, why is it 6 a.m.? Like, they should have just made it, let's see. I bet it'll still do it at 7:46. Because they probably don't round it up to 8. If my elbow doesn't stop hurting, I'm about to have a fit. Well, it's certainly ticking much slower. I think it'll stop at 8. Yeah, it looks like it's stopping, or it's getting a lot slower. I think it looks like you take the most sun damage. Oh, look, the light came on. You see that? It must have just turned 8. Look at there. Now that's cool. Very good. So now we know it's 6 and 8. So I don't want to be out between 6 a.m. or yeah, 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Cheydinhal. Map. Boop boop boop. Boopity boop. Okay, East Gate sounds good to me. I don't really have much of a preference between gates. You know, the East Gate just as good as the West Gate.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Okay. Okay, fuck you, buddy. That's all I got to say about that. These people are insufferable. But I do have to suffer them. Alright, we in G's house now. That's what I'm going to call him because his name is ridiculous and I'm not trying to pronounce it. Oh look, he's got puppers, y'all. Are these are, oh my god, Daisy and Luna. Let me adopt. Look at them, just pushing each other around. Dogs are silly as hell. Oh, that Daisy's looking at the gray fox. I get a sip of coffee. Oh, that was not a sip. That was a whole ass swallow. That's just in the interest of full disclosure there. But I swear to God, why is it everywhere the gray fox goes? Also, before I finish that sentence, I'm distracted because look how neatly they place this bench over this bear fur. Like, my God. Now, somebody's got a keen eye for, what's the word? I don't know. Housing decorum? I have no idea. What do you call it? Like, oh, interior decorating. That's what I'm looking for. That's something that gay people know a lot about. 2 things, okay? Fashion and interior decorating. And that's the only reason I know that is because I've read about it. It's not because I'm a homosexual. That's true. Okay, let me get another sip of coffee and then I'll finish that other sentence that I started that I have yet to finish because I have ADD. But I still remember it. Also, I'm getting a sip of coffee now. Okay, very good. They're good at interior decorating, but also they're running a slop pen because everywhere the gray fox goes, he knocks stuff over. And I think those dogs are helping too. I think it... See, the cups all in the floor, and I saw the doggies over there. They were about to knock the plates off. But look how cozy. This is so... Oh, they're boffing. They're little boffers, y'all. I used to have a dachshund. I've had many dachshunds. At one point, I had 14 dachshunds. But eventually, they all passed away. But I took really good care of them. And I would alternate having, you know, a couple of them in the house. I couldn't have all 14 in the house, y'all. It would be it would be shit city, okay? But I would have a couple in at a time. You know, I'd bring a couple in, let them stay in for about a month, and then I'd put them back out in the pen and then bring a couple more in. But I had this one, and his name was Barker, and all he did, he loved barking. And so I named him Barker. And it was like compulsive barking. And his little bark sounded like a boff. And he was like, boff, boff. And so when I hear, you know, barking, I call it boffing or boff, boffing. Because I had to endure quite a lot of that. And one of the reasons was because him and Penny was his, Penny was his sister. And so they were my longest living two dachshunds. So they wound up being in the house for far more than 2 weeks on their last, the last time they came in. And, but yeah, it was a lot of barking. But okay, I can come back to the video game now. I went on a little,
Have a seat.
we went on a little verbal adventure there, didn't we? Have a seat? Fuck you, bro. You don't tell me what to do, you piece of garbage. The hell is wrong with him? Biscuit eater. But I will sit down.
Please.
I'll sit down because I feel like it. Not because of some tyrant telling me what to do. I think you got your fucking mask on a little too tight, honestly. Idiot. I felt like sitting down.
Please.
Shut up. Shut up.
Come. We have much to discuss.
Now he's telling me to come. Brother. Do you want to control my whole life? I just sat down. You asked me to sit down. Now you're telling me to come. Like, what are you talking about? I'm eager to hear your plan. I think not. I hate being summoned like this. Fool.
I have no patience for impertinence. Maybe I should reconsider what I was about to offer you.
Maybe you should, homeboy. Maybe you should. Oh, he disengaged the dialogue, so they make you have to be polite. I hate when a game does this. Please God, do not make me be nice to idiots. Like, I don't...
Have a seat, please.
You idiot! I'm already sitting down. It's inconceivable that you would tell me to sit down once I'm already sitting down. I can't sit down anymore. I can't sit down any further, bro. God.
Have a seat, please.
Oh, God. I'm about to have an aneurysm.
Come. We have much to discuss.
And I will do it. Okay. I'll have an aneurysm in my big toe. A lot of people think you can only have them in your brain, but that's false. That's a lie.
Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the Boots of Springheel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on.
Oh my God.
Find out where Springheel Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Will you do this for me? It pays well.
Well, how about you let me keep the boots? Y'all, it's bad that it's been so, like, I played this game when it first came out. I think it was like 08. I've probably got well over 2,000 hours in this game. When you look back, like, I played it, I think it was on the original Xbox. I've played it, you know, on PC. You know, I've played I wish I knew how many hours I actually have in this game. I've probably got a little more in Skyrim. I've probably got about 3,000 or 4,000 hours in Skyrim. I bet. over all the iterations, you know, it's been re-released about 15 times at this point. I'm ready, brother. Let's get this show on the road.
Earl of Imbil is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacobin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial City. There might be a clue in the Earl's house.
Okay, then. This idiot keeps trying to bring the word capital back as an exclamation. It's never gonna work, bro. Nobody is ever gonna start saying capital. Okay, nobody said that. They weren't saying it in the year 1000. Nobody said it in the 1400s. They didn't say it in the 15 or the 1600s. This is something that he's made up. Okay, what he's doing is he's trying to, you know, he's trying to get rid of the word Excelsior. And he's a real dumbass. And he's trying, whoever wrote this quest was trying, what they were looking for was Excelsior. And all they could come up with was capital. It's never been a thing, y'all. Nobody ever said that. Not in this way. It's, you know, they tried to put in a touch of propaganda. You know, the game designer was trying to get that started, is what they were doing. They were trying to get capital started as a word, and it just never took flight. It never will. Because it's stupid. You can't use it that way. You can't just say whatever you want to say, believe it or not. You know? There's rules against this shit.
Shadow hide you.
And I made a lot of them. Yeah, that's right. I'm the one making the rules. Look at Luna. She's such a good girl. Luna and Daisy, the two sisters. I'm adopt y'all before this is up. Get off the bench. Get up. Why is it so hard to get up in this game?
Get out of here.
What? What did you say, you bloody bastard, you? I'm not here for your crap. Where did Daisy go? Here she is. Can you adopt? There better be a mod for this. Next playthrough is heavily modded, y'all. Pewter Bowl. Oh, this is, y'all. This is where the little doggies are. This is their beds. But why is there 3? Hold on. Why is there 3 beds, but only 2 dogs?
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Okay. Next motherfucker. The next motherfucker that comments on my damned appearance is getting run through with a wizard staff. That's right. People thought I was going to say a longsword. No, incorrect. It's a blunt wizard staff. That's right. 2 dogs, 3 beds. Hold on, I'm going to figure this out. It's probably where that woman, she's probably sleeping with the dog.
Have you been well recently?
Okay.
Your skin looks a bit off.
I think I know what's happened here. I figured it out. You know, the game likes to put little stuff like this in it for you to figure out. So 3 beds, 2 dogs, 2 doggy bowls, and some bones. So they once had 3 dogs. There was Daisy.
You have work to do. Go on. Get out of here.
Shut your pie hole, biatch. I'll deal with you soon enough. So there was... excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I am, in fact, playing the video game. Daisy, Luna...
You have work to do. Go on. Get out of here.
Are you finished, bro? Are you finished? That's what I thought. But so there was Daisy and there was Luna, but the one you never saw was Petunia. But she was like the little runt of the litter. And what happened in one day in a bloody massacre, Daisy and Luna turned on Petunia and they killed her. You know, and they ate all the flesh off of her bones. And that's all that's left of Petunia. are these 3 bones. Yeah. And I just hate that that happened. I have a touch of, I'm kind of like a mentalist, y'all. Y'all know about that? Like I have premonitions. I'm pretty sure that's a word. So I have premonitions, and I also am telepathic, and I get these senses, you know. I have these, it's like a 6th sense, you know, or even 7th sense that I have. And I can just, in video games, I can just see what happens, you know.
You have work to do. Go on. Get out of here.
I'm not even gonna address that. Anyway, we're gonna go out here because I've got stuff to do. And I need to be about it, y'all. I would like to finish the Thieves Guild today, but for some reason, it's just like always, I can't stop yappings. Get a sip of coffee. And what I'm really surprised is that nobody's approached me to solve crimes, you know, that are like cases that have gone cold, because I really have a knack, you know, for figuring these things out. Imperial City. So, did they say I needed to go there? I don't even remember. Boots of Springheel Jack. Let me just recap. There is a descendant of Springheel Jack living in the Imperial City named Jackman. I thought the Imperial City was just called the Imperial City. I didn't know it was named Jackman. Oh my god. So they changed the name of the Imperial City from the Imperial City to the Imperial City named Jackman, Earl of Imble? By god. That's fucking wild. You can't make this up, so you don't even call it we just call it Jackman now. Okay. I'm glad I understand that so correctly. The Gray Fox had suggested I look there for clues as to where he is buried. Okay. Once I know where to look, I am to get the boots and bring them back to the Gray Fox in Gan Redhale's. Yes, we're just gonna call her Gan. Because they put a color in her name that doesn't need to be there, red. We could just call her Ganhale, but they wanted to get fancy, y'all. I'm just gonna call her Gan. House in Cheydinhal. Okay, so we're headed to Jackman. No longer called the Imperial City, apparently. I'm gonna start in the Market District. Hopefully it's not daytime by the time I get there, because then I'll be sizzling. They'll call me Sizzle Chest Sally. Oh good god, oh good god, we gotta hurry, I'm dying here. Fuck my ass. No, god damn it. I panicked, y'all. Okay, that's why I always say don't panic. They cause me to exclaim profanities as well, and I don't like that. When not my fault, it's the video game's fault. It's hard to run a family channel when the game is so messed up.
So,
I'm gonna make it this time. We're gonna get to somewhere. Whew. Did it. I did it. And hopefully this is okay. This is an inn. I don't need to. It's 9 a.m. Okay, so I know, what did we say? 6 a.m., 8 p.m. So we do 11 hours. I'm so good at math. Look at me. Wow. Total whiz. That's what they used to call me. They'd say, oh yeah, she's the, you know, math whiz kid. Look at her.
Is everything all right? You look
Some people call me the human calculator. And I don't really know how to feel about that.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
Right. Right. My skin. I think this is racism. I think they're referring to my crocodilian skin.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Hi there.
Those Oblivion gates opening everywhere. It's only a matter of time before another city goes the way of Kavach.
Oh no!
Brother was like, oh no. That was funny hearing that on the way out the door. She's like, it's only a matter of time before another city goes the way of Kavach. It's not Kavach, y'all. It's Kavach, home of the Snatch. Even the guards are in on making fun of my appearance. They call it Kavach, home of the Snatch, y'all, because there's a prostitution ring. It's an underground prostitution ring. And I don't mean that it's like off the books or anything, like, because in this day and age, prostitution was legal. I only mean that it was literally underground. That's all I really meant. Why was it underground? I don't know, y'all. I don't make the rules. Okay, so I guess what am I supposed to be doing now? It's something about the Jacks of Springheel boots. The boots, actually, that was the Boots of Springheel Jack. Is what I'm trying to say. Why does it want me to go out here? So what am I supposed... Y'all. Okay, there's a descendant of them. Oh, so I gotta look for clues as to where he's buried. Well, he's probably buried in a graveyard. You know, that's where most people are buried. So we'll start, you know, we'll look around in the grave. Let's talk to this woman. Simplicia the Slow. Simplicia.
Get back, you filthy beast. I'll have nothing to do with the likes of you.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Is that because I'm an Argonian, or is it because I'm a vampire?
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
I certainly don't look pale. Y'all, please God, tell me if I look pale or not. Let's have a gander. No, not looking pale at all. Not even for an Argonian. Well, I'll go in here.
Hail.
Okay, so it's not in here. I need to go around the back. Pop, pop, pop. It keeps taking me to her, but she's a racist, so I can't talk to her. We'll go through here. Mysticism magic has spells that detect... I wasn't fast enough. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's somebody that, like, appreciates a nice vampire and will talk to me. No, it just keeps going through doors. Like, why does it want me? I don't want to go through a bunch of doors. Like, what the fuck is that? I see that, like, well, let's go down to the waterfront, actually, because it's got a little thing out here. It's further, it's not stuck onto a door, so maybe I can, like, do something with that. Maybe it's a person to talk to, or, you know. Bip bop, bip bop bop. Okay. This is a guard tower. I'm not really sure what Could pot? No, no, no. I see it over here. Let's go to this one. We can sprint a. Whoa. Going so
Is
fast.
everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Have you been well recently? You're sweet.
Well met, old friend.
Uh-oh, his voice line cut out, but he did say, "You wear the shadows well, friend." Okay, so it's not him we're looking for. It's something near here. It's this fella right here. Let's talk to Puny Ancus. Puny Ancus with the puny pecker. Let's talk to him.
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady.
Oh yes, I'm very sweet. Totally. Oh yeah, finding Jack Ben.
I can help. The Earl of Imbel has a home in the Talos Plaza on the inner wall. He is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly, only goes out after dark. A real night owl.
Okay, I bet that's the Vampire Earl. So we got our update, right?
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
Okay, now.
Creatures.
Good day.
Goodbye. Good to
I
see
want.
you.
Let me get her
What's going on with you?
rapier.
I
That
heard
thing's
people saying They ran
badass.
into goblins around here not long ago.
Let me look at. Why do I not have my map bound to the thing I like it bound to? Okay, so let's go. Did he say the Talos district? We'll just go to the palace. One day that'll be my palace. Okay, we've arrived. I'm looking to see. No, we gotta go through here. I thought so. "29 paces. Okay, this is his house. Let me see what what he actually told me to do, because I'm not sure if I was actually paying attention. There is a descendant of Springheel Jack. I know that. Okay, so it didn't really update the quest. It just kind of gave me the location. So I guess we're going to break in here. One thing I've got to do, y'all, this is like a meta game goal I've got to... That might not be the best thing to call it, but it's what the brain came up with. But I've got to get some lockpicks. Because as a thief, y'all, look at this naughty business. Like, you want to know what naughty thief business is? It's when you are a thief and you don't have enough lockpicks to really qualify as one. Because, y'all, philosophical question. What is a thief without lockpicks? It's not a thief. Okay, so let me sort it by weight, because apparently... Why do I have so much shite? I need to go to my house and drop off some stuff, y'all. I've got a lot of... Oh, wow! I've got a glass claymore I need to sell. I need to go sell some of this stuff. So 2 things we got to do, y'all. I got to sell some shit and I got to buy some shit. Yep. So where's the fucking lockpicks at? Excuse my French. One time I was talking to my therapist, back when I had one, and I said something and I swore a few times and I said, excuse my French, and old Mr. Smarty Pants was like, that's not French. And do you know what I told him in retort? I said, have you ever heard of a saying, bro? Like, have you ever heard of an idiom? Like, don't try to act like you're smart. He was pretty smart, though. At the very least, he was good at helping me with my problems. So let's see. I've got 3 lockpicks. Why did it take so long to find them? I should have just sorted like, gee whiz, but here's why I didn't sort alphabetically. It's because I'm not very good at the alphabet, y'all. I couldn't even, y'all. Here's something that's true about me. Here's a touch of Natalie lore. I could not actually finish the alphabet. If y'all asked me to say the alphabet from A to Z, I couldn't do it without singing it. Because that's how I learned it. You know? And there's a joke about DUI in there that I could tell you. But, maybe another time. I don't like to tell all my stories, you know. I got to keep a few stories. But I've got, okay, gee whiz, I've got 3 lockpicks, and that's a problem. Also, we're going to go in Jack Ben's house. We're going to rob his ass blind. Also, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't know how you can actually rob someone until they actually go blind. I'm not aware of how you could rob somebody short of stealing their eyeballs and make them blind. Like, if I come to your house in the night and like I steal your TV remote, you don't go blind. You know, if you got some fake fruit on your kitchen table and I take all that, you don't go blind. You know, so I don't know where the saying came from, you know, rob somebody blind, but god damn it, I'm gonna figure out how to do it and I'm gonna rob this fucker blind. But first, I'm gonna go take a little breaky poo. I don't really have to tinkle. I just need to get some fresh hot coffee. Yep, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm glad to be back. Got fresh hot coffee. Yada yadas. Oh, okay. Let's go. We're gonna go in here and rob this bastard. Let me just do a touch of crouching. You know, this proper thief work, you got to be crouching, you got to be concealed, y'all. Okay, this is bullshit. My security level is 59. I never even noticed that before. You know, up there in the top of the screen. In the center. Well, that ain't how you start. That ain't right. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, man. Okay, so it might be that we go get some lockpicks before we do this. Y'all got faith in me? You know what? Y'all, you know what? A little bit of magic goes a long way. Make sure I've got just the thing for this, y'all. We're gonna use the warden key. Oop. Now. I wish I'd have done that before I wasted 2 lockpicks. Oh my god, we're trespass. I didn't even realize this was the Imperial City Palace. Hold on, where am I actually? Oh, I'm in Jackben's house, but it's calling it the Imperial. Huh. Okay, well, let's be about our business. You know, we got things to do, places to go, people to see, stuff to steal. Wooden door. Okay, let's go in here. I hear something. What time is it? I don't want to wait. I just want to see what time it is. Crazy ass game. Where's a way to see what time it is? You go on the, oh, right here on the map. I wish just to have a little add-on that tells me what day, like just put this little date like right here up in the top right of my screen at all times. I bet I could make a little add-on that would do that. I could probably do that. You know, I'm something of a modder myself. Okay, we're doing it proper. I was sneaking a little bit too fast, to be honest, and now we're going slower. Go up. Oh my god! Oh. I was about to say, why are there stairs up here but no door? And then I saw it. It's a hard lock. Well, freak. I've only got one shot at this, y'all. Okay, just have faith in me, okay? I can do it. That one, that's easy. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to we're going back out the way we came, and we gotta go get some lockpicks. Mother freaker! What's all that rummaging around I'm hearing? Has bro got people living in his house? Oh, actually that was my own footsteps, y'all. God. Okay, well, you know, you live, you learn. I'm like, motherfucker got people rummaging around in his house. Yeah, it's you. It's you. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think, y'all, where the damn... Thinking is difficult. That's one reason I don't enjoy it. No, I'm not setting a marker, stupid game. I'm going to the Bruma East Gate. They call it Bruma, y'all. Do y'all know why they call it that? It's because it's the best place to buy brooms. They wanted the name to be very practical. And so that's what they came up with. There's a lot of broom vendors in town. You know, and I know I'm not the only person to be thinking that. But I might be the first person to say it. Let's see. Door to Olaf's Tap and Tack. Let me see if homie's in here, because he is a drunkard, y'all. And that's just a nice thing to call an alcoholic.
Did you know that Jaskar trains other Mages Guild members in destruction? I've heard that Jaskar has great skills.
I've heard that Jaskar. Listen to how I talk.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
You can shut up.
Hide you.
That's Olaf and Ongar. Isn't Ongar my fence?
I'm really tired.
Yeah, this is him.
Can we get on with this?
Right. I recognize the voice, y'all, because he talks like Eeyore. You know, he's an even more emo version of Eeyore. If y'all don't know who Eeyore is, I mean, may God have mercy on your souls. or the devil. You know, wherever y'all are planning on going. You know, I don't really know. But I am just stalling for time here while my brain tells me what I'm supposed to be doing again. Oh, right. Bartering, of course.
My favorite customer.
Easy.
What do you got?
No, the question is, what have you got, brother? I see you have some lovely lockpicks. And that's going to cost me like 600 gold to buy them all. But I have 7,500, so y'all, it's not really a big dealio. You damn right. Big girl shit, y'all. I'll take a batch order of lockpicks.
You're a fine negotiator.
I know. I'm so good. The best. I don't really need any of your other garbage. He mostly has garbage. You know, do lockpicks have weight? Let me look here. Miscellaneous. We sort A to Z. And you know, we've established why I don't sort A to Z. But we had a short list, so I was able to manage it. They do not, in fact, have weight. So I could go around to like, I could make a vendor trip and go around to like all of the different ones and really get a bunch of lockpicks. That would be a good thing to do.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
I'm gonna kill this dude. I'm gonna fucking murder him.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
I did say I wasn't just gonna get lockpicks. I said I was gonna sell some stuff, didn't I? Well, let me be. Oh my, I got a frog in my throat. I said that like a little girl. I put a W in it or something in my throat. The fuck. I used to know a guy when I was in grade school. You know, he had a speech impediment. And he would put a W in everything. And I used to make fun of him for that. I did. But that's okay. He bullied me. And I don't know. It was like a chicken or egg problem. I don't know. I can't remember if he bullied me because I made fun of him all the time. Or if I picked on him because he bullied me some. I don't know. I guess, you know what? I guess we were kind of bullying each other. It was, you know, a sort of like a cyclical relationship. But he would say, "Thwee." And I would fuck with him so much. Like, he put a W in everything. I'm like, bro. Like, don't go on Jeopardy, brother. Because, like, you... God damn it. I'm not smart enough to make the joke that I wanted to make. Isn't that unfortunate? I couldn't do it on the fly. There's some kind of joke in there about buying a vowel. Yeah, maybe y'all can piece it together. You know, if you do, let me know what it was. Maybe I gave up on it too quick. Get a sip of coffee. Sometimes you just got to rummage around until you find a joke, y'all. Just play with it until you find it. Yeah, I always find that if you play with it long enough, it will pop up. Yep. I'm just gonna leave that there. Some days it's just funny days, funny work. But what was I doing again? Oh, yes. I was selling stuff to this dude. This is my stuff. This is his stuff. I'm gonna sell this, bow? Yes.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
And he's got 600 gold. I love this because you don't have to wait. The worst thing about Skyrim, y'all. Hold on. Hang on just a sec. I really had a frog in my throat, and I didn't want y'all to hear me making like hot tuah sounds. I try to keep everything very polite and ladylike, you know. But the worst thing about Skyrim was the fact that you had to wait 24 hours for vendors to reset their gold and reset their inventory. God, that drive me fucking crazy, y'all. I love Skyrim, but I hated that about the game versus Morrowind, which had a really great vendor system, and then Oblivion's was decent. I think I like Morrowind the best. I hope one day they redo Morrowind like they did Oblivion. Like we can only hope, can't we? Morrowind was I'm gonna play that for y'all one day. That's a fantastic game. One of the best RPGs ever. Continue. I'm just gonna sell. What bow am I using? I need to keep one of these bows. But I can sell these daggers. I don't really need daggers. Ongar, I don't need you to tell me. I'm gonna keep this elven dagger. I guess I need to keep all my arrows, right? Glass claymore, I don't use that. Oh my god, elven is not better than glass? Okay, so the glass dagger's better, but my god, look, it's only 1 damage, but it's twice as much. Let me sell this.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
I keep
Got
Northwind. Ongar, I'll let you know when I'm finished, okay? Like, I'm trying to sell shit, now just shut your little mouth. I get tired of him, y'all. I'll keep these silver arrows and a dagger. No, because Northwind will, because it's magical, it will hit ghosts and stuff. I don't need to keep these. It's just weight, useless weight. I keep my staves because that's the only kind of magic I can use on this character. Y'all know I do that limited magic playthrough on this character. So I can use like standing stones, I can use staves, I can use scrolls, but I cannot cast spells from my fingertips, y'all. It's against the rules. Steel dagger, sell this. And sell this. I can go faster, y'all. I can do better. Let's see. Necklace of sea. Oh, water walking. We'll keep that. Detect life. I like to keep all the rings, y'all, because that's really cool. That's another little way I can kind of use magic. It's through enchantments and stuff. We definitely don't need this sheet.
I think I can move this item for you at that.
Acrobat? Ooh, fortified. This will help me jump, y'all. I'm gonna keep these. I like to keep all my enchanted gear because this is one thing I love about Oblivion is that it really encourages like world exploration, where Skyrim was hurt by crafting. Like, a lot of people in Skyrim, the first thing they do when they log into the game, and what sort of became the meta for a lot of people, was doing the enchantment loops, you know, and crafting loops. And everything became like a speed race or a speed run to get like bazillion damage, you know, for a fork that could do a billion damage, you know, and it's just like just cheating the game. And you know that they never closed some of those exploit loops. And let me get a sip of coffee. And so that temptation is always there, and you have to be quite disciplined not to do that. But crafting was kind of the cause of that, and every game has, you know, bugs that can be exploited, etc. But just as a general philosophy, when you can make the most powerful gear from crafting, it discourages a little bit of the game's basic exploration, right? Because once you get to that pinnacle level of power, well, you're not going to really go out there and like find X magic dagger that can one-shot, you know. You're not, you know, it sort of discourages some of that. But, you know, I have a really good friend that he's like, no, it's actually good. And he really loved the craft. And so I just felt like they should have put a power cap on the crafted gear so that it's not as good as like Daedric artifacts and stuff like that. So you're still kind of encouraged to go out and find stuff that could be really powerful. Because at the end of the day, that's what the game's all about. It's going out and running dungeons and, you know, exploring, having fun. That's just how I think about it. Leather boots. Sell them. Y'all, I gotta quit going on tangents so I can like play the game. Fortify light armor. That's not really something I would keep, you know, because there's nothing really special about fortifying light armor. And it's worth quite a bit of gold too. Ring of Feather. Oh, that's really good. So like when I get over encumbered, I can keep, yeah, we'll keep that. Shield on self, 12%. But I like that for sure. I don't even know, is that like for all damage, 12% reduction? Because that's really good if so, but I don't wear robes, so I wouldn't keep that. Oh yeah, and so I got to remember that I have these different medallions. So Fortify Speechcraft, good thing I'm wearing that so I get better deals. I like to keep all this enchanted jewelry and stuff. And I need to go put some of this stuff up so I'm not so heavy. Just looking through the rest of this. Keep a few repair hammers. Probably sell this sapphire.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
Okay,
Got
brother.
Anything else?
I don't know. I'm looking. I think we good, homie. There we go.
I'm glad that's done.
Me too. Now shut your mouth.
Shadow hide you.
Okay, let's go back. Where was I at? I was in the Imperial City and I was trying to break into that dude's like little... Oh my god, I got the hiccups. Stop it. Okay, let's go right here. But I was trying to break into homie's like little trapdoor in the attic. Like, bro's living in the attic of his house. Like, the fuck kind of... Oh golly. Oh golly. It's not good. It's not good. Just fuck. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's try again. No, we don't want to load that one. No. This one. I'm just going to run forward into that thing. Hopefully we get in there long enough. Hopefully I can get there quick enough so I don't burn to death. Because I forgot my sunscreen, y'all. Sunscreen is very important when you're a vampire. Run. Ow. Okay, very good. We're indoors. Now, it's 9 a.m. I would like to wait until 8 p.m., so that's 11 hours. Very good.
Remember, trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors.
I don't need you telling me what to do. Like, grown-ass woman. Also ban this fuck. Hold on. Y'all, I got to ban a motherfucker. I love banning people. Here we go. Banned. There you go. Have a nice ban.
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Okay. Hold on. Now let me think a second. My brain was waylaid there momentarily. So I need to go, is it the Talos? Like, I'm so confused. Okay, I'm going this way.
Are you not feeling well?
Oh. Oh God. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh. Now that. Oh, that was a good stretch.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
Y'all, I'm gonna go on a fucking vampiric killing spree. These motherfuckers talking about my skin. Like, they act like they never seen a vampire before. You know, like, gee whiz. It's like, I'm not in the closet. I'm openly vampire. Okay. Like, there's a lot of us out here, you know, these days that are vampires. And motherfuckers still trying to act like, you know, we just got to normalize it, y'all. Like, Tamriel's got a real problem. You know, this vampire they have. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? It's an illegitimate phobia, you know, because while yes, we do sometimes suck all of people's blood out and eat them while they're sleeping,
Not a bad way to make some money if you got the stone.
it's not like we're doing that because we're evil. We're doing that just because we're hungry.
They treat all their patrons like royalty. From what I've seen, it's the truth.
Good day.
Good day.
Hold on. Oh, good God, shut that door. Get in the lockpick interface, hurry. Like, oh my God. Don't get caught. Auto attempt. We're auto attempting this because bro is right there. He's about to catch us. Please. There we go. 8 picks. I think we're good. Well, why don't I have a thing to tell me where to... Is that it right there? Maybe it's in the jury box. Oh, nice. Silver emerald ring. Well, I spent like 20, so 6. I just spent, well, I mean, my God, we broke even there. We broke even on the amount of lockpicks it took. There's 6 gold each. Like, I did not make much on that. Like, he's down there now. Maybe I can wait. Gosh darn it, I can't wait. Don't see me, don't see me. Oh no.
An intruder! Help! Don't hurt me!
Why would you run up to an intruder talking about help, don't hurt me? Like, if you don't wish to be hurt, you should have ran the other way. Like, this brother, like, bro ain't too smart. He's not wearing the boot.
Help! Don't hurt me!
He's not wearing...
What do you want? I'll do anything you ask.
Oh, really? I can't help but notice that he sort of scrambled to his knees. Springheel Jack's
Take
tomb.
everything. Just spare me.
Just answer my question.
The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creeps. I have the key. Take it. Just don't hurt me.
Okay. We got,
I'm still alive.
yeah, you're still alive for now. Don't test me, though. Don't test me. That's the key to your survival. I think we're getting out of this scot-free, y'all. I don't think he's gonna call the guards. I don't see any guards running up to me. Let me go up to this guy.
Are you not feeling well?
I feel fine. Let me think. Okay, so now... Did we not... The family mausoleum for the Imbels is in the basement. Oh, he's in the basement. We just... Oh my god, he locked the door. Let me just reload the save. Some bitch. Hold up. Load game. Right here. Yes. We're just gonna load it and go back, and then we're gonna go down in the basement. Just don't call the guards, bruh. Oh, well, open the door. He's gonna follow me in the basement. Is he? No, he's not coming in here. Okay, that's fine. I hope there's no ghost or anything in here. I mean, I'm well armed. Okay, so many locked doors, y'all. I mean, you'd think it's like a Thieves Guild quest line or something. What are you doing? Why do you have your hands up? Put your hands down by your side before I take offense to that. And I have to end your life. Okay, so do we go to the catacombs, I reckon. Oh, cool. I've got the Imbel family crypt key. If I have that key, then why did I have to pick the door to come down in the basement? Oh, I guess because the crypt key's not the same as the basement key. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Shut up, brain. Just shut your mouth. I hate when my brain, like, you know,
Guess it was nothing.
gets me on technicalities. It's supposed to be on my side, y'all. I wish my brain would just agree with everything I say. It would be a lot easier. I don't know why my elbow's still achy, y'all. I've been doing full body training 3 days a week now, and I have an A day and a B day. Maybe I'm doing a little too much pressing work. Because my left elbow's a touch achy. Might need to cut down. Weak potion of healing. Amazing find. Good thing I got these lock picks, right? Oh my. Who dis? Is that our friend? Oh, it's a vampire patriarch. Oh my good golly. Hold on, let me back up here. I'm also a vampire, but I don't imagine he's gonna be friendly with me, you know. We don't take too kindly to our own kind sometimes. I'm probably gonna have to murder this vampire. And I'm fine with that. I don't have any, you know, I don't think there's any moral conundrum here. Blade of Woe. I think we start off with a bow job. Little silver arrows here. And then we go to our backup, you know, if we need to. You know, some people say shooting somebody in the back is, you know, sort of a moral hazard, but it's not. It's just a bit of strategy. It's just an extra bit of strategy. Just like poison. Oh, he's angry. Now he's not. He doesn't even have to worry about being angry anymore. Or hungry, so I feel like I did a good thing. Oh, Dagger of Freezing. That's nice. We'll be keeping that. That'll be good for stabbing people. Oh my god. Lesser Staff of Lightning. I love staves. They come in real handy in a pinch. You know, when like everything else is failing, you just pull out the old staff and go to zapping. Oh, and I guess that's a zombie too. Like, I don't have enough zombies in my life already. Y'all, I play Project Zomboid. You know, my girlfriend forces me to do that almost every night at gunpoint. And that's true. That and Marvel Rivals. She also forces me to play that. But usually that's at knife point. You know, she's got this whole progression of force that she uses with me. Break some more lockpicks. Whee! Break in lock. There we go. I feel like stabbing somebody. But now we don't have... I should have stabbed a zombie with my new Dagger of Freezing. Oh, here we go. Springheel Jack's coffin. They say... What? What? What do you mean? The boots were not in the tomb of Springheel Jack. I did find a diary, though. Maybe it can provide a clue. Y'all, I'm upsetty spaghetti. Let me take this. Iron battle axe. Yeah. You can stick that up your ass, Todd. That's a good place for it. Oh, let me read the diary. I'm gonna find these boots, y'all. I promise. You know, I was kind of leaning toward like completing the Thieves Guild today, but also I yapped a little too much as is usual. Plus, this quest is more than I thought it was going to be. The boots were not in the tomb. I did find... I know. I meant to look at the diary, y'all, not read the quest again. The boots. The diary. I'm looking for a diary. Should be under miscellaneous. Here we go. I have read, also I didn't actually read it. I didn't even turn the first page, but we're going to role play it. I have read Jack Ben Imbill's diary, or should I say Springheel Jack's diary. Now I understand why the boots were not in the tomb. Why bury such a valuable item when you can wear it? Even more shocking, it seems that Springheel Jack may have known the Gray Fox himself. Oh my god, y'all, I can't even play. This game's fucking unplayable. They left the goddamn inn off of known. It's a fucking typo in my video game. And I'm sorry to tell y'all that I can no longer play this. I'm just gonna have to turn the game off right now. But we're gonna role play like they did know what they were doing, you know, and then they were half decent writers. So let me read that again. Even more shocking, it seems that Springheel Jack may have known the Grey Fox himself. They may have been partners in crime several centuries ago. Oh my God, you telling me that the Grey Fox is like at least 300 years old or something? Like, holy shit, bro got cobwebs on his nutsack. Had no idea. Who is this? She doesn't look nice. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, y'all. Hold on. I'm not trying to wait, stupid game. Don't know why it was saying that. I was not even attempting to wait. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna shock damage this hoe. Like, she thinks she's gonna perpetrate, but she's not. I'm gonna zap, I'm gonna tase her on the butthole. Hold on, girl. Oh, fuck. I kinda missed, kinda didn't. Oh, they summoning bullshit now. Silly hoe. Where'd she go?
I need your blood. Show me what you've got.
Oh, she did. Wait, hold on. What's hitting me? Oh. How did that miss? God, I almost died, y'all. This staff, it seems like the more powerful, like the higher the damage to staff, the quicker it uses up the charge. Y'all see how quick that was going? Oh, a glass bow. Okay. Yeah, that's baller. Oh, interesting outfit, honey. That's very interesting. These mithril greaves are very nice. I'll take this vampire dust. And I like to imagine that when I get it off a female vampire, that it's like a touch of coochie dust, you know, because they don't use that thing very much. Yep. Yep. Let me see. Let's go. Oh, is he bad? Oh, he is bad. It's Jagbin. Bastard, don't be summoning. Why does everybody think they have to summon minions these days?
I am a vampire, a lord of blood.
Well, aren't you proud of it? Oh, we're out of staff juice. We're out of staff juice. Let me switch to my backup. Maybe I paralyze him. Get him to calm down a little bit. Oh, he can't be paralyzed. Oh, frick. Go to my other lightning staff. Yeah, I can cast lightning too, biatch. Ha! That looks like a glass sword. And it better be enchanted. That's a steel sword. Ooh, glass longsword, but it's not enchanted. I'll probably hold out for an enchanted one. Ooh, I'll get these glass arrows off this vampire. Now, we've already established that glass is better than elven, but also this will sell for a lot of money. So it's definitely still worth it to pick it up if I can carry it. Look at his armor. Like, bro, let me get that armor. Like, he's got the full kit of mithril. I don't even remember mithril being in the game. Is that light armor or heavy armor? I don't... Well, it's got to be light, y'all. It hardly weighs anything. I'm taking all of that. Oh, there's the boots. We found them. Hell yeah. Boots of Springheel Jack. Rah! Hell yeah. I have the boots. Now to get back to the Grey Fox. in Gan's house in Cheydinhal. I'm gonna take this bro's house key too. Got your house key? Not a bad looking fella, but he's dead. You know? He's dead. Let me see. Maybe let's finish exploring around in here a bit. Let's go in his basement. Always good to check the basement, y'all. Also, this house is mine now, by the way. I forget where I'm even at. Where am I at? Let me zoom out. Oh, we're in the Imperial City, yeah. Oh, we're back to where we started from. Right. Well, let me open this door while we... Oh! I opened it with the house key. Yes, I did. Chest. Nothing in there. That sucks. Shit game. Like, we can explore his house later. Did I check this one? There was a wolf pelt, so no, I didn't. Let's go back in the catacombs, because I don't feel like I explored that well enough. There could be some really good loot down here. I'll go this way. Oh, potions of healing. Yeah, I'll take those. Some silver arrows. Those are always good to have. You know, you never know when you're going to be up against a ghosty poo. I'll just leave that torch there. Oh! Oh! I see you. Oh, he's very powerful. Oh my god, he's stronger than Jack. We just gotta keep shocking y'all. When in doubt, tasers out. Fuck you! Y'all, I will take a staff. This staff is way better. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. This staff of lesser lightning, or whatever it is actually a lot better than the staff of storms, which hits a lot harder. Right? Because you get like more than double the amount of charges, and it's only 10 less damage. And I can't infinitely recharge these things. There's only so many. I think I use Varla stones to charge them. I think a Varla stone will fully charge every magical item in your inventory on use. That stuff's kind of too heavy to really be of much good to me. I wish she'd have dropped something better for all the health she had. Fucking orc vampire, y'all. Those are the worst kind. Maybe there's some stuff in this coffin? Oh, 36 gold? What a ripoff. Got me down here working my ass off for 36 goldages. Freaking vampires. That goes back to the basement, yeah. Check this. Stop running. Like, it's a lot easier to get lost when you run around. Like, it's better just to walk when you're in cave. Unless you're being chased, and then it's not a good idea to be walking. We already checked that one. Also, we gotta be third person for the role play. He's got an orc cure ass. Oh yeah, we done checked the coffin. Yep. We can run back. There's only one more like little wing to check. I think we go this way now. Okay, so far so good. That was the girl with the pretty pants. Those some the mithril hot pants, y'all. 30 golds. Damn right I put a S on it. You goddamn right I did. Felt like doing it. Let me get a sip of coffee. I got this fresh hot coffee sitting here, y'all, and I've hardly sipped. And that's naughty behavior. Glad I came down here, y'all. We got a couple chests. Oh, yes. Look at all this. Can't say I want them steel arrows, so you can keep them. Silly game. I checked the coffin there. Okay, now I'm trying to remember if I came from that way. Probably hadn't went this way. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought I saw a pull chain. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, hope y'all didn't hear that. Ooh. Little burpee pose followed by the hiccups. Start calling them burp ups, y'all. Yeah, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of burps and hiccups. Like where there's one, you'll find the other. That's kind of how my little weird body works. Okay, let's go out. Almost finished. Just gotta go hand it in. And we can move a bit faster now. We're just gonna go right out the front door. I don't think we're getting dinged for trespassing. Don't think that's gonna happen. Just gotta head back to Cheydinhal now. Put the staff on the back. Go to the map. Cheydinhal. Where you at? Somewhere. Over the rainbow. What a good song. What a good movie. Okay, Castle Cheydinhal. Talk to the gray fox. Oh, I'm burning. Oh no. Oh golly. It always stirs in me a sense of dread and panic when my flesh starts melting off. We're gonna have to fucking sprint, y'all. And I can do it. Goddamn vampires are fast. Shut up. I'm going all the way, y'all. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Are you not
Gonna jump the fucking fence right there. Y'all, we cut it close, but I did it. Look at the health. It's fucking 0 health. Like, legit, hold up. What's my health? I guarantee you it was on 0.5. Y'all, put some fucking props on me. That's goddamn elite gamer shit right there. You don't see that every day. I trusted my instincts and they did not lead me astray. Alright, let's talk to the Grey Flux.
Have a seat, please.
Oh, we've been through this. You telling me what to do. It's not working for me. I'm sitting down because I feel like it. Back to where we started, y'all.
I assume you found Springheel Jack's tomb.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be back if I hadn't.
Do you have the boots?
Here are the boots.
Capital. This may be the last piece of the
Capital.
puzzle. I need to spend more time with Sevilla's stone first. I am truly indebted to you. If all goes well, I may call upon you for one last task. The danger will be great, but the reward will be greater. For now, here is your reward. Let us leave Gondredal's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome.
I don't think I've worn out my welcome. Fuck, he took the boots. Shit. I hope I can get them back at some point. I hope I can get them back. I feel like I'll get them again or something by the end of this for some reason. But those some badass boots. So 50 plus 50 acrobat. You can jump hella high with those. But we got it done, y'all. I was kind of thinking maybe I could get the Thieves Guild finished today, but I don't think so. I think we got a couple more plays on the Thieves Guild ahead, and I think it's a real good place to stop for today. But I had a great time. I had a lot of fun chatting and yapping it up with y'all. So thank you, everybody that came out. Everybody that chatted, everybody that lurked, and everybody that will watch the VOD. Thank you all very much. Let's see. I was going to add something else on the end of that, but then a bunch of things popped up in my brain and I couldn't pick the right one, so... They call that a brain fart. But y'all know, as a pure tried true blue lady, not only have I never actually farted, I've never even had a brain fart as well. Just a little processing disorder, that's all it was. But yeah, so gonna be off a couple of days. I'll be back Wednesday. It's WoW Wednesday, you know, probably be finishing up Note a Thief. And starting our final character for Project Midnight. It'll be it's gonna be a priest, and that'll be, once I finish the priest, that'll be all 13 classes, but I am looking forward to it, and I hope y'all have a magnificent rest of your day and weekend, and of course, whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and bye-bye for now.